Complicate things. One of my many skills. I'm making things up, all in my mind, 'cause I analyze their body language. I hear every change in their tone. Maybe they hate me, somehow I blame me. My mama said, that's just the weight of the world. It's not personal, it's just how it works. Don't be angry for too long.
Hey y'all, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. So we are doing a short video on this day, and I have good reason for it, don't worry, but the next one won't be this short, hopefully. But actually the next video should be the Easter baskets. I can't wait to show you guys that. But anyway, we are going to be putting up the gazebo in this video, and that's really all that we get done besides some dishes and that one shelf that was not really being supported on my wall in the kitchen that I've been complaining about. I do finally get it stable on that wall, so I'll bring you guys along for that. And then also we are going to be painting some little decor items that were my mom's that I do plan to use in my home. So we're going to be getting those painted. But first we're going to start off with getting this gazebo up. Now this is a metal frame cloth top gazebo, and it is generally used as not a permanent structure, but we are going to be making it a permanent structure over top of this porch. And this is the porch that I did build by myself. Now Isaiah did help me because the boards were heavy, so he did place the boards for me. And we had a storm before we started putting this up. Pretty good sized storm, actually. A lot of rain came. You all may have seen parts of Kentucky on your news channels or whatever. Yeah, it got kind of bad. And then right after we get this put up, we don't even get to decorate or anything like that, because lo and behold, another storm comes through and then it gets cold. So we are eventually going to get this porch decorated, get this gazebo set the way that it's supposed to be. But because it did start coming in rain, all we did was get it staked to the ground. We didn't get it anchored, and we didn't get it set where we want it exactly, because it does have to be pulled forward about, I'm going to say 2 feet. The whole porch is not going to be covered. I do have an idea, and it is going to turn out looking great once it's done, I believe. But we just have to wait till the weather breaks. So yeah, let's get this gazebo up.
We both know it's too late, but I think you already know. 'Cause it shows that every time you're around, I try to stay on the low, but it grows. That crazy feeling that I want you here with me. I wanna push it on down, but it will not leave. It's like I'm losing my mind, turning wrong into right. I try to keep you away, but somehow, baby, you're still pulling me in, pulling me in. I'm like a moth to a flame, I should've known better, but you're pulling me in, pulling me in. There's something in those hazel eyes, there's something that I cannot fight. I try to keep you away, but somehow, baby, you're still...
So let me catch y'all up over this last week of what has been going on since I talked to you all last. First, let me just tell you, we did have a little bit of a time getting this gazebo started. It just did not want to pull out. We eventually did get it. It does look really good, I think. But when it's done, it's going to look fantastic. And I have got big plans, and I'm going to be sure to bring you guys along with me as those plans are, you know, come to fruition. There we go. But anyway, so over the past week, Dominic starts school on the Monday before Easter. And before that, spring break all week. So I've had to make Dominic appointments to have shots, to have a physical and all that. And this is just for preschool. I wasn't at first going to put him in preschool, but because of the issues that I am having with his autism, his pediatrician, some of the therapists that I spoke with, and the school also has great therapy programs as well. So we have all discussed, and we all think that it would be more beneficial to go ahead and get Dominic, even though there's only like a little over a month left of school. We think that it would be more beneficial for him to go ahead and get in there and get those therapies. That way they kind of know what to be looking for whenever he does start kindergarten next year. Then he's also going to be having therapy outside of school as well through the summer to continue those. So we had to go and do shots on the Friday before, and they had to do 2 shots in his legs, and bless his little heart, he did not walk the whole day after, and it kind of shocked him, I guess, a little bit. So it's like he's really babying it, taking advantage of it. So he's definitely being babied, of course, but we're working that soreness out of his legs. Also, I had to go and get blood work done as well the day before on Thursday, and I'm anemic already as it is, so that was interesting. I'm pulling through though. And before that, like 3 days before that, right after I got done putting the faucet in the kitchen, I pulled a muscle in my back. Not just pulled it, but knotted it, apparently, according to my doctor. And so I've been dealing with that. So I've been having to take it very easy, which is why there's not a whole lot going on in this video, because I've been having to take it easy. My back is healing though, thankfully, and it's starting to feel better. It's not hurting to the at the touch anymore like it was, and I can actually move a little bit better. I guess trying to play contortionist and then undertaking everything else that I've been doing and not taking breaks in between, yeah, it makes me feel my age. And for those of you that don't know, I will be 41 this September, so yay. But I'm pulling through, and I've still got all these projects to get done, and we're still going to get them done. Now, I do plan for the ceiling. I've already pulled everything that I need, and I've put it in my Lowe's cart, and it's ready to order. So I will be doing that at the end of April to the first week of May is when I've got that planned. So hopefully we'll be doing that soon and get that ceiling in. I'm excited about that, because that's going to be like to pull it all together. You know what I mean? So anyway, we're going to get some dishes done, as you guys can see, and then we're going to get this shelf fixed.
It's like I'm stuck in reverse, crashing back into you. What's the use? I wish that I could unlearn all the things you would do. Let me loose in that old feeling that I want you here with me. I wanna push it on down, but it will not leave. It's like I'm losing my mind, turning wrong into right. I try to keep you away, but somehow, baby, you're still pulling me in, pulling me in. I'm like a moth to a flame, I should've known better, but you're pulling me in, pulling me in. There's something in those hazel eyes, there's something that I cannot fight. I try to keep...
I almost forgot to tell you guys. Also, big news here. Josh is no longer in jail. He is, as far as I'm understanding, doing way better than he was. I'm very happy about that. And whenever he got out, he did make contact and ask if he could come and see the boys, of course. And he did come and spend a couple hours with them. Well, a little bit more than a couple hours. I let him spend several hours with them since it had been quite a while. And he does seem to be doing a lot better, but he is staying a couple counties away from us, which is great because, I don't need that kind of stress right now. And he knows that he can come and see his kids, whatever. He just needs to make contact first to make sure that, everything is going good. And that's a possibility on that day that he's needing to come and see them or wanting to come and see them. Anyway, yeah, so I just want to let you guys know what was going on with that. He is doing better. I'm praying very hard for him that he continues to do so. I wish nothing but the best for him. I mean, we were together for almost 20 years. It was 17 and a half years. And I hope that he eventually gets back on his feet and things work out in the positive for him. As for me and the boys, we're doing us, and I try to make every day positive regardless of what life throws at us, because I just don't want to intentionally bring any kind of negativity. So I try to keep a positive outlook on every single day. And I think that that really helps, not with just myself, but with my kiddos as well.
But somehow, baby, you're still pulling me in, pulling me in. The harder we fight, we go deeper. It's only a part, we are weaker, so what are we waiting for? Oh, I try to keep you away, but somehow, baby, you're still pulling me in, pulling me in. I'm like a moth to a flame, I should've known better, but you're pulling me in, pulling me in. There's something in those hazel eyes, there's something that I cannot fight. I try to keep you away, but somehow, baby, you're still pulling me in, pulling me in.
Knew from the first time I saw ya, you were not like the others. A cool kind of melody. You rattled my cage without warning, kept it up right till the morning. A new kind of ecstasy. You found a different side of me, the one
I've got to say, I think the most favorite part of the house that I have done so far is this kitchen sink. Having this new faucet has been a game changer. I am not even joking. It is so much easier to do the dishes. It's just a game changer. And this is the dish drainer. If you can see it, probably not very well, but that's the dish drainer that I got right at the beginning of January, I think. And it's an over the sink dish drainer. And this is a must have if you live in a tiny home or a small space and you don't have a lot of cabinet space. This thing has really been another game changer, if I'm being honest. Makes doing dishes so much easier. So yeah, the faucet, I should have done it a long time ago. I don't know why I didn't. Anyway, I am cleaning off the stove really quick before we get to that shelf, and I'm just using the Jaws kitchen cleaner. It is a degreaser, and let's face it, I need a degreaser on this stove. I cannot wait to get my new stove though. Cannot wait. But then we're going to go ahead and move on over to that shelf, and we're going to make it more stable. We're going to brace it, and I'm just moving it really to a different position on the wall. I did find where there was a part of a stud over into that part of the wall to where I could move it and it would brace a little bit better, if that makes sense. But right there where I've got the trim going down in between the two wallpapers, there is a stud, and so that's where I ended up putting the shelf, and it's stable now. So I'm glad I didn't have to take it down or just move it to a completely different wall or even room, because I was thinking I may just have to move it completely from this area. And the whole reason I bought it was so I had some storage right here in this area, because I do need storage. And hopefully I'll be getting to my storage unit soon to get my island, because then I'll have a lot more storage and my sister can come and get this hutch bottom. Also, I am going to be just putting a small piece of wallpaper back over top of these holes right here. And if you've not seen any of my before videos, my previous videos, I've talked about how these walls are not staying. I am eventually going to be taking these down and putting like sheetrock walls in, or drywall walls, however you want to call it. So this right here is just a temporary fix, but I don't like those big gaudy holes staring back out at me. So I do just get a small piece of wallpaper, trim it down and push it up there, and make it as seamless as I can. That way it's not, staring you out in the face, and it's absolutely noticeable. So I do try to make it as seamless as I can. That way it's not as noticeable. But yeah, this really worked out. I cannot believe that it took me a minute to figure out just move it over and down.
to be a different side of me, yeah. You found a different side of me, like someone pretty neat. A different side of me, yeah. No stop signs, counting down till we take flight. It's how you make me feel, yeah. yeah. Let's call in sick and be lazy. I'm all for doing what's crazy, cause you make it real, yeah. You found a different side of me, the one I'd like to be. A different side of me, yeah, yeah. You found a different side of me, like someone pretty neat. A different side of me, yeah, yeah. You're changing me, day by day got me shedding skin. The layers are peeled away, got me moving through time and space. Your magic can't be erased, can't be erased. You found a different side of me, the one I'd like to be. A different side of me, yeah, yeah. You found a different side of me, like someone pretty neat. A different side of me, yeah, yeah. Me, the one I'd like to be. A different side of me, yeah.
This is quite new to me, and I hope you understand that I am not quite ready, but I think that soon I am. I know I like it, this thing, the way that you amaze me, but I'm scared as hell. This broken heart of mine is yours to keep at your place. And once you realize that all I need is you, soon you'll be in my arms, but until then you understand that I am scared as hell. This is quite new to me, and I hope you understand. You drag out the best in me, next to you is Wonderland. But I've got baggage, stories, things that almost wrecked me, and I'm scared as hell. This broken heart of mine is yours to keep at your place. And once you realize that all I need is you, soon you'll be in my arms, but until then I hope you understand that I am scared as hell. I don't wanna live another day if you won't be there. And when I'm done with this, my heart will be complete. But I never thought that you could, and I'll never think that you can understand why I am scared as hell.
So we're coming to the end of the video, and at the end of the video here, I am just painting over. These are the decor items that were my mom's, and they are all gold. And these are just some of them. I didn't do all of them at the same time, and I'm not really worried about getting paint on you know, off of the poster board that these are laying on. I just didn't want dirt and stuff sticking to them. That's the only reason why, because this is just gravel. It can be, you know, covered over if paint does get on the gravel. No big deal. But I do want these to be the matte black, which is the color that I've got here, because I do plan to hang these around in the living room and in the kitchen. And I think it's going to look totally cute. But we are coming to the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this day's video and got any motivation you may have been needing on this day. I think that's got it till next time. Love y'all. Stay safe.